The only thing what surprises me is that hit a nerve, the nose.
Yeah.
I've never said anything disrespectful about Merab. I know how big of a monster he is. One interviewer asked me, "What are you going to target?" And I said, "What do you think? He's got a bowling ball sized head with an 8-inch nose.
He did say 8 inch.
We're going to fucking target that nose." And that's what hurt his feelings.
It's like, yo, dude, your coach is your coach. Your coach shouldn't be getting involved in things like this and talking shit to the fighters. And I commented that, and I know Tim Welch for the second time said he wasn't talking shit, but there is evidence that we saw, which is what got us annoyed. Like, yo, are you the coach or are you the fighter? Because if you want to be the fighter and start talking shit the same way Henry Cejudo's camp was doing, you make things a little bit different when there's interactions involved, right? So I just told him simply, like, yo, dude, we don't hate you or anything, but understand your place in the game. And I'm not saying that to be disrespectful or trying to be, oh, this badass tough guy, but there are consequences for things that are being said.
And I've never really said fight words to those guys. But then Merab tweeted out and said, "Next time I see you, I'm going to take care of it," or something. And it's like, come on, brother. I haven't trained martial arts my whole life for a little 5'4" guy to try to punk me out. I've trained my whole life, and I'm only 34 years old. I'm 6 foot, 195 pounds. It's like, all right. Well, we'll see what happens.
If we want to speak facts, Tim Welch wishes he could do half of what Merab and I have accomplished. Wishes. So weight classes or not, there's a skill difference between the three of us. And I think he understands that. Whether or not it's a street fight, a cage fight, it doesn't matter. I'm not even trying to take it there. It's just, let's call it what it is. If you want to sit there and say, I wish you would, and see what will happen, like, okay, so if your coach is really about that life, have him get froggy and leap. It's that simple.
I follow Tim, I follow O'Malley, I follow Merab, and I did not know this until Merab says it to Sean in that moment. And Sean says, "Why don't you go tell my coach? My coach would really love that." And Merab makes a comment like, "Oh, I would love to beat up your coach." And O'Malley's like, he would really love that too. Go tell him that. He will kill you. It was something along these lines, but now I realize that there's some kind of heat, and I gotta get to the bottom of it. So, all right, rewind. Boston, Massachusetts. Sean O'Malley versus Aljo Sterling. Tim Welch, who's in the corner of O'Malley, yells, "You gotta go, Aljo." Those are the exact words. Right after, Coach Tim Welch yells, "You gotta go, Aljo." Aljo attempts to shoot, at which point Sean puts him down, takes his title away. And there's somewhere within all of this that Merab thinks that it's disrespectful. And I want to know where you lie, because everybody has their own code.
Well, I've seen the comments. I've commented on it before. And Merab is just who he is, man. If something bothers him or something annoys him, he's going to call you out on it. And I think that's all he was doing, was just making it known how he felt.
I'm gonna show the MMA fans that he got lucky, and then he got lucky because he has referee Margada, because Margada, we all know he likes to stop fights early. Also, listen, for example, when I was fighting Marlon Moraes, I tell referee before, hey, I may get caught, but please don't stop fight. I'd rather go sleep, I'd rather go out, then stop me later, then don't stop me. And this Peterson is good referee, and then he never stops early fighters. But anyways, he's give fighters chance to fight, understand? And so yeah, I tell him, hey, please let me fight until I die, until I go sleep. If something happens, I tell before, and I tell actually always, every fight I tell, doesn't matter who I'm fighting against, I tell referee in the locker room, hey, I wanna die there, I'm ready, I was training so hard for this is my legacy, I'd rather go out than you stop me early and save me. Save me for what? I'm here for die, I'm a fighter, If I'm hurt, I don't need to use save me, understand? So, and then Margada he stopped Aljo early, because he was saying, hey, move, and when Aljo moved, then he stopped. Well, if you tell me move and I move, then you stop me, why you tell me move, you know what I'm saying?
But when you talk about him and Merab, right? When you talk about Sean O'Malley saying he's going to knock him out very early, when looking into the details of the fight, there can be some opportunities for that to happen. Because do you remember when Merab fought Marlon Moraes? He was hurt very badly, very early. He was able to recover, but he was hurt very bad, very early. Sean O Malley sees that and goes, there's no way that you survive what I hit you with if you allow me to hit you in that way or hurt you as Marlon Moraes was able to hurt you. But the way it comes off to the opponent probably would feel disrespectful. Merab Dvalishvili is probably sitting there pissed off because we see him. We see Merab, and we see Merab in normal interactions, and disrespect is not something he takes kindly to. We saw a guy disrespect him in a jiu-jitsu competition in real life, and he walks in the stands and grabs the guy's hair. He grabs the guy's hair. He doesn't like that. He doesn't like that. Now, when O'Malley says things like that, I'm pretty sure he's stewing. But he also has to recognize that these are the games that guys that understand fighting, that guys that want to play the mind game with you, that guys that really are like Sean O'Malley, are like Conor McGregor, are like Nate Diaz, them being able to frustrate you is a win for them. Because if you get frustrated and you start to make a mistake, especially with the way that you fight naturally, you may find yourself in some real issues.
We've recently had a soldier blocked by Merab. Shout out Mikey.
Yep.
And I've been making reels that you shared that are funny, and he gets all flustered about. I recently made some signs that I'm going to take to the press conference and weigh-ins. So
Pack. Merab, it's crazy how just like unstoic and just insecure he is. Like, I just can't imagine if I'm on the street, someone said, Merab's gonna fuck you up or something, me actually feeling like a certain way, like, it's like, oh, he pulls something. It's just, we're in his head, fellas. So you guys keep poking at that little fucking guy. Keep poking at him. Keep poking at him.
Both guys have a great chance of winning this fight, and I'm not exactly sure which way I'm going to go. I might be leaning towards Merab Dvalishvili right now, just because no one has really figured him out. But I guarantee you that if O'Malley catches him, especially if he catches him early, because we've seen Merab vulnerable early in fights, that's where he can win this fight. He lands, he knocks you out, period. So it is fascinating for a variety of reasons.
Dan, I love the way that he's approaching the fight, the way he's playing the game, because I do believe that mental has to be a part of this, especially on his behalf, because you got to find a way to make Merab do something wrong. Because if Merab does everything right, we saw in the Piotr Yan fight that he's a handful. He will continue to press you for as long as he has opportunities to press you.
I don't know. I heard he did some interview. I saw some Twitter today. He was saying he was trying to get in my head, but this is bullshit, bro. What get in my head? We're gonna fight and we're gonna find out who's the better fighter, you know. But you know, he has to pay. He has to pay for that.
Yeah, me and Merab had like 7 or 8 face-offs because they would be on this X and you'd say, all right, walk forward, and they just wanted videos without us talking. We chirping the whole time. He was chirping. I was chirping him. He told me to tell you to shut the fuck up or something, or he's gonna slap you. And I said, you should slap him. He's like, I don't care how big he is. Like, there's weight class for a reason. He'll fucking kill you. And I'm hoping they release all that audio out.
Bro, I was so pissed when I see the whatever.
If you have a problem with him, you can take it up with him. He'll fight you. If that's what you want, he'll do it. He's not.
Why we don't fight?
You said you were on to fight him. He didn't say he wanted to fight you. I dare you to do it. I think you should. After the fight, you should try to smack his face. You should definitely try that. That'd be funny. You should try that.
Like, it's about, like, bro, it's not about who's stronger and who's heavyweight or whatever. I'm talking about street fights. You know?
Yeah, you can street fight him. I'd love to see that. Yeah, you'll die. You want to die? Is that what you're saying? He'll kill you. There's a reason there's weight classes, they're not.